of Little Village, 3 men are in the hospital after a shooting. This happened around 3 this afternoon near 31st and St. Louis.
What they saying happened is insane, but it seemed like the internet and already got this already figured out. You don't know what I'm talking about? They said they sliding for Zoo right now.
Murder charges are filed nearly 7 years after a man allegedly opened fire on a barbecue party in Bronzeville. 6 more people were wounded. Chicago police say Antonio Dickerson of Alsip was arrested Tuesday at his home in Alsip.
So, paint your dreads red, don't cry. On card, get wild. I need 20 for 1, yeah?
So the streets of Chicago are once again soaked in blood, this time following the shocking passing of THF Zoo. Just hours after news broke of his passing, reports of multiple revenge killings started flooding social media. Sources claim Bayzoo's crew is striking back with deadly force, leaving several people in the ground.
They're trying to act like it's a prophecy that Bayzoo wanted fulfilled. What's that prophecy? Oh, Bayzoo said, bruh, when they put me in the ground, which he's basically saying he knew it was coming, he seen it coming. When they put me in the ground, I need 20 bodies.
So to make sense of what went down, we need to go right back to the beginning, which starts with the shooting of THF Zoo, also known as Bayzoo. For those of you who don't know, he was an affiliate of Lil Durk and the late rapper King Von, who got taken out in Chicago over the weekend. According to police reports, an unidentified man in a parking lot opened fire at 3 men on the 3100 block of South St. Louis Avenue around 3 p.m. on October 25th, 2025.
Police say those victims were standing in a parking lot when a car drove up and someone inside started firing. One of the men was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The other 2 are expected to survive. So far, no one is in custody.
Bayzoo turned out to be one of the victims. He was rushed to a local hospital. Unfortunately, it was too late. He passed away on Sunday morning. As an artist who was signed to Durk's record label Only the Family, Bayzoo received a lot of tributes online. OTF artist Duty Low made an IG post saying, "My BFF, my Bruta. My dog taught me a lot, this one hurt. Wop man, everybody know our relationship. I got you kids for life. When I got shot, you jumped on the road. No questions." 21 Savage reacted to the news as well. He posted a picture of the rapper with the caption, "Damn thug." Unfortunately, so far, the police have not been able to identify the man responsible, nor have they made any arrests. What's worse is that 48 hours later, another life was taken on the streets of Chicago. This time, it was a female rapper named Ariana Carter. She debuted her song, "Want All the Smoke," only a couple of days ago.
One phone call got killed from east to west, BT ain't no talk. I caught a weak ass case for some weed, they choking that shit, that case they dropping.
According to police reports, a car pulled up around 4:48 p.m. near 76th Street and Vincennes Avenue on October 27, 2025, and rained down a barrage of bullets on an unsuspecting mom and her son. When police arrived on the scene, they found Ariana in the driver's seat of a black 2014 Chevy Cruze. She had suffered multiple injuries and was quickly taken to the University of Chicago Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. So far, the police don't have a suspect, but the CPD did reveal that, according to their investigation, the victim was sitting at a light when another car pulled up next to her and fired multiple shots at her before speeding away. At first glance, it seems like another senseless loss of life, but that's where the internet turned out to be dead wrong. Once fans got digging, they found out that the woman wasn't just a random victim on the street. Instead, she was tied to 757BA, aka Antonio Dickerson. In fact, he was her baby daddy, and that's exactly why none of this was a coincidence. For those of you who don't know, 757BA tasted fame for the briefest of moments when he released his track, Dirty Stick. The song ended up gaining millions of views on YouTube.
See, I ain't texting back, okay, you block me. Stalking bitch. I can tell she mad cause she can't get the dick.
Unfortunately, it looks like Antonio got caught up in some serious mess down the road, despite showing serious potential. Why's that? Well, because he was recently found responsible for a mass event that went down in Bronzeville about 7 years ago. He was charged with 1 felony count of first degree, 6 felony counts of attempted first degree, and 6 felony counts of aggravated battery/discharge of a firearm. And if that seems like overkill, well, it's not, because on August 8th, 2017, Antonio terrorized an entire neighborhood. According to police reports, Antonio and 2 accomplices opened fire on a barbecue. A total of 7 people were shot, out of whom 1 passed away. Now, Antonio was sentenced to 15 years in prison for his crime. But what really matters here is his background. See, before Antonio got locked up, he did an interview with No Jumper where he talked about his ties to 051.
So what does TTB mean? Like, what's the TTB?
Train to blow.
Train to blow. And and that's like our rap clip from back in the day. Cause like one thing, you TTB Nez, but I be seeing you with 051 all the time.
Yeah,
so
my
people,
brothers on Jemani, RP Fade, that's my twin.
Yeah, so break that down. So like, what's the difference between 051 and TTB? Or is there a difference?
Them 2 different blocks.
All right,
two
for
different
sure.
blocks. I'm from 39th, they from 51st, but they're my brothers on Jemani.
Word. And what does 757 mean for everybody who don't know?
It's just the letters of it's the last numbers of the hood, like the streets I grew up on, 37, 27, 35th.
Now, this is where things get interesting. According to reports, that barbecue that Antonio ruined, well, that wasn't random. He had a target in mind, and that target was none other than 600 Mikado, a member of the 600 gang.
Leaders are calling for peace after 7 people are shot and 1 person killed in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood. The multiple shooting happened last night at 37th Place in Michigan, just blocks from Chicago Police headquarters. Eyewitness News reporter Evelyn Holmes live in Inglewood, where a basketball tournament is expected to get underway. Evelyn?
Yes, well, the Battle of the Blocks is set to get underway this afternoon as violence folks try to stop the violence. They're doing what they can to try to come together to keep neighborhoods safe. Now, the third day of this tournament comes just about a few hours after 7 people are shot on another neighborhood on the south side. The relatives of Alfred Mitchell Jr. say they can't believe he's gone after the 28-year-old father becomes one of 7 people shot on Chicago's south side.
He was very friendly, outgoing. You know, he laughed. We spoke about old times and everything.
Right now, it's not important why Antonio wanted to take him out. The question that everyone should be asking is, why was Ariana taken out? Well, the running theory is that she was taken out as revenge for Bayzoo's life. See, 051 and the Black Disciples are not exactly friendly with each other. And according to the streets, someone from the 051 gang might have been the one responsible for Bayzoo, which is why the BDS struck back. Besides, there are also rumors about Ariana setting up Zoo. One fan wrote 2 days later in the comment section of a post discussing Ariana's passing. Meanwhile, another fan wrote, "I heard she set up Zoo." However, those reports are yet to be confirmed. On top of that, there's also the fact that Bayzoo once said that if he hits the ground, he wants 20 more bodies on the streets in return.
They say like 33, folks. I'm down for the trenches, man. They know this. That's how I go. Live by the gun, die by the gun. For sure. I know that already. I ain't talking whatever you got coming to you. Whatever you got coming to you. I swear to God, don't be sad. I heard a lot of y'all that, but my son, I know what's coming to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You ain't just say stop incriminating yourself. I ain't got it. They ain't saying no names. I heard a lot of you bitches know that. They know that. I don't know about that. Tell them prove it. Tell them prove it. I know what's coming. Live by the gun, die by the gun.
He specifically said that he doesn't want people to shed tears for him. Instead, he wanted them to take action.
So, paint your dreads red, don't cry. On card, get wild. I need 20 for 1, yeah?
So maybe the hood is simply following through on his last words? Honestly, if that's true, then we could be looking at more incidents. As for the lives already lost, some folks think that Ariana's passing was a tragic incident. Meanwhile, others believe that she chose this kind of lifestyle for herself when she made the mistake of running with people like Antonio.
When you sign up for this will come with it. Ladies, and I say this all the time, stop effing with these hood dudes. Not even stop effing with these hood dudes, because telling you stop ain't gonna work. Ladies, if you're messing with a hood dude, you signed up for death. There you go. You signed up for death. You signed up for a dead baby daddy. You signed up for your child to eventually die at the same hands of the streets and the bullets and bullet manufacturers that your baby daddy gonna die of. You signed your baby up to die from that because your baby gotta live up to that name, and you yourself might die as well.
At the end of the day, Bayzoo's passing has clearly set off a dangerous chain of events. The streets are restless, and those loyal to him seem determined to make sure his words don't die with him. Whether Ariana's death was truly connected or just a tragic coincidence, one thing's certain: Chicago's cycle of violence is far from over. So, if Bayzoo's crew is really carrying out his prophecy, more blood could be spilled before it's done. For now, all eyes are on the city, waiting for what comes next.